Hey Insiders, we've got a very special guest joining us here today who's just recently graduated from our flagship course, LMA, Life Mastery Achievers. And she's going to be coming on here and sharing how she honestly found the whole experience and everything else in between. And I guess just to kickstart us off here today, I would just like to ask you to tell us your name, where you're currently based, and what it is that you do for a living.
Well, hi, hello everybody. My name is Michaela. I'm originally Italian. I was born in Rome. I traveled through the world quite a lot, and right now I live and work in Zurich, Switzerland. And I am running a Montessori school here. So I am the principal of a Montessori school for children between 3 and 12 years old.
Wow. Well, great to have you with us here this morning. Thank you so much for giving up your time today. And I guess I just wanted to ask you to just share with us, like, what was the biggest struggle or challenge that you were currently facing in your life prior to joining the LMA program?
It's Well, I think it's a work in progress the whole life long. You have to work on yourself, on your skills, on your relationships. I have been going through a lot of changes in my life, also working and living in different parts of the world and different cultures and different situations.
Mm,
And it was all very enriching and interesting, but at some stage it's also important to go back and look at yourself. I mean, I was a lot involved in things that would mean getting used to new people, new places, taking care of people, I mean, education and research. And I think it was important to integrate these two aspects, to be there for everybody else and for the other world, which I definitely want to keep doing, and also being there for myself. And in this way, also be better of service for the other world, because the two things go along. I think so that was my main motivation. Also have a good balance in my life, what is work and private life, integrate these two aspects in a successful way, and keep working on being aware of my strengths and where I can yeah, get rid of these old habits or little voices that we all have in our heads that create beliefs that we want to question or
mm,
get rid of, or yeah,
yeah.
not have us limited, yes, by them.
And were you looking for a change in your life before coming across the LMA? Like, were you actively looking for something, or were you becoming aware and conscious that you wanted to change certain things in your life?
Well, as I said, I was looking for more balance. That I felt exhausted, and I wanted to regain more energy, and I felt the exhaustion was due to this lack of balance and integrity in all the aspects of my integration of the aspects of my life, not integrity. And so I think that was my main reason. I don't really remember how I bumped into LMA, but I was for sure I was looking for things. I was looking for resources. I was sending out some message in the universe, I guess. And when I found it, I felt that there was some truth that I wanted to explore more in depth. And so I started this journey, and I was very thankful that I was helped not to give up at the beginning, because I'm busy, and some things you might already know or have heard about, but to this I was really thankful for getting the support. Stick to it, don't give up, go more in depth, and I've really enjoyed it, I must
Wow.
say. I was really looking forward for the next session.
Wow. And I know you said you can't really remember how it came along your path, or you can't remember exactly, but did you ever have any feelings of like resistance or, doubt before signing up? Did you ever think that you weren't going to join? And did you did you have any doubts or worries before signing up to the LMA program?
Yes, I mean, there is so much out there that at the beginning I was not sure. Is that the right thing? Is it good? Is it not good? You're committing to pay money, you're committing to use your time for that instead for something else. And as I said, I also need to look at my resources in terms of energy and time and money. And so I was not very sure at the beginning. So I forgot about it. And then I got a new email, and I looked into it again. And at some stage, it just made sense to me, and I decided to trust. And
Wow.
I'm very glad that I did.
Wow. Wow. And what would you say, Michaela, for you that like surprised you the most, or you know, was was profound for you throughout the LMA experience? What shocked you the most in like a positive way?
For me, I needed to overcome the resistance to like go online and stream online and talk about myself. Not because I mean, I do like talking about myself, but with people I know, like in such a large community, and when you don't really know who is on the other side and you're recording yourself. So at the beginning, it was not something that I would do naturally,
Mm,
but so I had to kind of force myself to take the challenge that were offered.
yeah.
But I'm also very happy that that I did, because this took me out of my comfort zone, and it was valuable. It was much more effective and experiential and concrete to do it this way, and also the feeling that you belong to a community which is so supportive, and that you are not the only person dealing with these topics and issues, and there are so many people out there or thinking the same way or facing similar situations. I mean, it's so reassuring, it's so nice, it's I mean, it was very healing
Mm,
and therapeutic, and I think this is something also completely new for me. I mean, am a kind of a public person. I need to speak in public. I have a lot of relationships in my work, but this is something that is really defined, and I have a role.
mm,
So getting out of this role in a public situation and be myself in a very private, intimate topics, that was difficult for me, but very interesting and very useful as well.
wow. And after going through that experience now, you said you were excited to show up for each class and you were ready to take on the next master class that was coming. You were, in an environment where you stepped outside of your comfort zone and you got involved within the community and you felt that vibe. What would you say, what would you say has changed for you most in your life since before signing up to this course to where you're at now? Like, how do you show up into your day-to-day life now differently than prior to this course?
Mhm. Well, I was kind of re-energized, revitalized. I was like probably in a phase where I was feeling tired, also in a psychological way, and it gave me back the energy and the desire to to do more and to be more proactive. Uh, and so it was a little bit destabilizing at the beginning, but I realized that it was the need of it. To create something new, you need to shake things a little bit. And what I'm experiencing right now is more energy, more positive attitude, and things are happening, and I am making them happen.
Mm,
So less fear, less procrastination, actually, and yeah, and I realized that it comes back from the other world as well. So I have a new energy within myself, and I create a new energy in the relationships, and things happen in a different way. So um, it's pretty amazing.
wow, thank you for sharing. And I'm nearly coming to the very end here. Just a few more questions. Like, let's say, two more questions. I just wanted to know, how would you summarize, or what words would you say about Tim as a teacher, facilitator, and trainer?
Um, he's very inspiring. He's very energetic, and um, at the beginning, I felt a little bit. Mm, I was not sure. Is he trying to sell me something? And of course, he is selling his work, and that's completely okay. But I really felt at ease after. Very soon after a little while, I really enjoyed it, because he's also he delivers some scientific resources, so he's motivating what he says with experiences and studies. I mean, he doesn't really give the resources, but some of them I could imagine. I've read a lot myself, so I could relate to a lot of things that he was saying. And on the other side is very personal, and I think this is a very successful combination, because um, it's very important that you can also feel that we all are human beings. We all went through difficult experiences. We all can be either shy or lazy or fearful or angry or whatever. It's a human nature, and we all can do a lot about it, and we can all help each other a lot. And I'm very impressed with the team and with the way he delivers his course. And yeah, he's very committed, and I mean, I feel very privileged that I had the opportunity to be in this course, and I feel very honored to have got this opportunity, really.
That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And I guess final question is just what advice would you give to somebody that's thinking of joining the LMA program, but they're sitting on the fence, they want to change their life, but they haven't made the step in faith? What would you say to them now after going through it and being out the other side?
Um, I would probably say that um, they would feel that that's understood. I mean, when you're on the fence and we don't really know your thing, you feel like alone. You feel like you are having this problem, and everybody else sees things in a different way, and that's not the case. You feel seen, you feel heard, and you feel understood. Um, and yeah, you have a lot of people around you who are feeling similarly, and so this should take the fear away, to commit to something that it's not a lonely journey. So I think that's very important. That was a very important element to me, and I have the impression it's important to many of us, that this journey is not a lonely journey. It's something you can share with other people, and this also has a powerful effect on yourself as an individual at the same time.